Okay, welcome back everyone to Sack to the Future. This is week 7 of the 1960 season, and the second matchup between the Broncos and the Chargers. Week 1, the game was in Denver, of course, and the Broncos did hold on to win that game, but it was a very close game. And in that one, of course, the Broncos had their star receiver Lionel Taylor, but he is out for 7 weeks after getting hurt in the last game against the Giants. So the Broncos offense will be challenged more than it was in week 1, and we'll see if they can find a way to beat the Chargers a second time. The Chargers will go ahead and receive the ball. That could be a great start, fumble, but the Chargers do recover their own fumble. Jack Kemp, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's off to a very good start of the season. He was good in week 1 against the Broncos, so it will be a challenge today. Kemp comes out in the shotgun. And the first play is a handoff, and Lowe gets the first down. Last week he had 65 yards on the season, 414 yards and 4 touchdowns. We're going to bed. I actually can't wait for Jack Kemp to get out of this division. It's a pretty challenging quarterback to play against. And there he puts one right on the money, so 2 plays, 2 first downs, 26-yard completion there to Anderson, 26 yards. Now I was looking at some highlights. I came across actually it was a AFL special that I believe aired on Showtime originally, but it was interesting to talk about how the starting running back Paul Lowe was actually in the mailroom at the company that the Chargers owner Baron Hilton. He was in the mailroom at that company after playing football, obviously in college, and I believe a little bit in the NFL, but he was in the mailroom. The Chargers were a new team. The owner of both the Chargers and, of course, the company that he was working in the mailroom in gave him a shot to try out. He became the starting running back, so pretty interesting turn of events for him. 3rd and 3, big play already, and Jack Kemp's going to scramble and slide, get the first down, 10 yards. He did that to me in week 1. Good at throwing, good at scrambling. So, one of the best, at least in the AFL here in 1960. And there's a nice play to stop him from scrambling again. Kemp, very dangerous, dual threat quarterback. But here's the lines that keep him in check. Don King gets a start again. Gavin Hartley on the line. Hardy Brown, Al Day, Pete Mangum. Same starting linebackers all year. Hit Romine and Gotson in the back. Bernardi. And, sorry, I missed the other corner, and I can't think of his name. The Chargers defense I'm sorry, the Broncos defense has been the main reason that they're still undefeated. 5-0 start for the Broncos, much better than real life 1960 where they went 4-9-1. 5-0 here in Sack to the Future. And if you've been following along, you'll remember that 3 of those 5 wins have come in overtime. So they have only won 2 games in regulation. And one of those 2 was in week 1 against these Chargers. And there's a misfire by Kemp. 1 of 3 for 26 yards. That brings up 4th and 8. Broncos do stop him to a field goal attempt. And it's right down the middle. Chargers take the 3-0 lead. This is definitely going to be a game. Good thing I stopped him to a field goal. And now we'll see the Broncos take the field on offense without their star receiver, Lionel Taylor. Perhaps they'll lean more on the running game today, or Trapuka will just find some other weapons. Either one sounds good. Frank Trapuka, 72.5%. Yeah, definitely sad news. It's happened a few times here, replaying the 1960 season or with the players that played in the 1960 season. Unfortunately, some of them have passed away either long ago or, as you see the kicker, the Chargers passed away in February. That's happened throughout a few of these games. Not so much on the Broncos team, but just, reading up throughout the league, finding out people passing away or having health problems. In the news for the wrong reason. But here it's 1960, full of life, and right now leading the rival Broncos 3-0. Chorovich, Peters in the middle, McGuire, Loud on the outside, linebackers, Zeman, McNeil, Harris, and Doyle Nix. It's the secondary that Trapuka has to deal with. Here on 3rd and 5. All right, this is usually where you find Lionel Taylor getting the pass for a first down. Someone else is going to have to step up here. We had to throw a little bit behind him, but it looks like McNamara comes up with a nice catch. And yes, we definitely, I agree with you, Vinny, that we certainly have thoughts and prayers going out to the Kelly family. For any of you that missed it in the news, Jim Kelly had publicly announced that the cancer has come back. But he beat it once. Hopefully he will beat it again. Certainly everyone is hopeful of that. And there is a interesting tackle. I think they're going to call face mask. The way he fell, I can't imagine that he was actually grabbed by the face mask, but the Broncos will take the first down. And that moves him almost into field goal range. So a bad penalty by the Chargers. There you see the 6-1 Giants against the 0-6 Seattle. future expansion team. After this game tonight, there is one more on the schedule for Week 7. That's a user versus user game. The Houston Oilers and Cleveland Browns, only one loss combined between the two. That should be coming at you tomorrow morning on both the Brian Feltz channel if you want to see it from the perspective of the Browns, and then the John M channel will carry the Houston Oilers perspective. Should be a great game. There's Mingo getting a couple of yards inside the 30. He's 15 yards on 5 carries. Third and 4 coming up. Oh, terrible idea by Tribuca. Throws it right to where the safety was hoping he would. And the Chargers pick him off. Well, when you have a star receiver, it makes it easy to just know where you need to go on third down. Just get it near him and he'll make the play. With Tribuca missing his man. Not a great start there. Hopefully he figures out how to run this offense without his star player. There's a throw by Kemp. I think he got the feet down. He did. Gain of 3. There's a short pass and a completion. First down, Chargers. Not sure how you say that last name. Kachorik. 90 yards last week. Might have to keep an eye on him. So far, the division games. And now, even though we're playing, of course, the 2017 season schedule, the AFC West from today, the same division as the AFL was back in 1960. Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos. First game against the Chargers was very close. The Broncos did hold on to win. First game against the Raiders went overtime. And the Broncos did win that one. And now this is another tough game. They have not played the Chiefs, or as they're known in the 1960 season, the Dallas Texans. They have not played them yet, but I expect those will be close, tough grinder games as well. Another completion. The Broncos are doing their best to tackle him as soon as they catch the ball, but they are methodically moving down the field. What can I do? Have to keep playing coverage, hope they either make a mistake, a drop ball, offensive holding, something that allows me to stop them. And there's Paul Lowe waiting for something to open up. It never really did. Gets a gain of 0. Jack Kemp from the shotgun now. It's a draw play. The Broncos are there to stop it after just a gain of 2. 3rd and 8. This is the chance. This is the Broncos' chance to stop it. Kemp completes the pass underneath, but a nice tackle. And it looks like the Chargers hurt on the play. It's short of the first down. Is that Paul Lowe? Al Day with the tackle. The Chargers guy was hurt. We'll keep you updated if they, of course, if they give us the update. The other divisional game, it looks like the Dallas Texans, aka Kansas City Chiefs, are going to go ahead and take care of the Raiders. So that'll put the Dallas Texans at 5-2. You have the Broncos coming at 5-0, and the Chargers are 4-2. So if the Chargers win this game, that'll put the Texans and Chargers both at 5-2, and the Broncos at 5-1. This division would be really tight. Broncos definitely need to win this game before the division gets insanely tight. Mingo with a nice carry there. Gets up to 26 yards on the day. There's Mingo, pushes a man back a little bit, but the help comes and tackles him after a gain of just 1. There's McNamara, who's becoming the target with Taylor in the on the injury shelf for the next month and a half, almost 2 months here. We're already inside of 5 minutes to go in the first half. Broncos still trailing 3-0. Hand off to Mingo. He tries to fight, but he won't be able to break it. That's a no gainer. And there's a nice carry by Carmichael. 11-yard gain. Carmichael was very important in last week's matchup against the Giants as he came in, started getting some carries in the late 4th, and really had a pep to his step after Mingo was the workhorse. Carmichael finished it off very well, and the Broncos escaped with another overtime win. As Carmichael breaks 1 tackle, gets another 4-yard gain. Look at that New York Titans off to 6-1 start as they blank that semi-pro team from Miami. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. And there's Mingo taking a shot. It's a couple more yards, 3rd and 4. Oh, 1 broken tackle. Bell Gain of 14 yards. The forgotten man, Bell. He started the first 2 weeks of the season. And then he has been demoted to the 3rd string running back now, with the emergence of Mingo and Carmichael. There's a huge hole for Carmichael, and he could have went forever. It goes to the goal line and beyond it for the touchdown. Broncos get the lead, 6-3. Huge hole. Very nice blocking by the Broncos offensive line. That's what they need to do. Need to establish a running game with Taylor on the bench. The Chargers almost blocked that one, but they do not get there. Mingo puts it home. Now with Carmichael taking the carry, Mingo had plenty of time to change into the number 1 jersey and get back out there and kick that one. Usually he's got to sprint off the field and rip the jersey off, put the number 1 on and get back out there. This time they made it easy for him. Mingo stays in the number 1 to kick this off. And ball low is going to down it in the end zone. So if it was Paulo that was injured, he's already back. 7 carries, 28 yards on the day. .216 to go in the first half. It is 7-3 Broncos. Been led by their defense all season long. Doing it again here today. There's a deep one. And overshot everyone. So Jack Kemp a little long on that one. And it makes it 2nd and 10. There's the handoff. And Hardy Brown there to meet him, but he does pick up 6 yards, gets down to 3rd and 4. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here from LA in the first half. The home team trailing to the Denver Broncos 7-3. Kemp on the move, throws it back across his body for the first down, and now the hurry-up offense for the Chargers. And there you're going to see Jack Kemp escape to the sidelines and get a few yards, 8 yards. There's another completion, a missed tackle. And he will get the ball all the way inside the 10. A big gain. Charges up to 160 yards already. This Charger team is definitely a very competitive team in this league. Oh, Lowe comes out in motion. They're spreading the Broncos as thin as they can go. And the Broncos answer with a Mangum blitz sack. Very nice. All right, here we go from the shotgun. Gosh dang it. Jack Kemp takes off, makes me look stupid, and gets the touchdown. Jack Kemp, the dual threat quarterback, does it to the Broncos again. Takes off right there. There's a missed tackle there. I don't know what that was, and he's in the end zone. And the kick is right down the middle. Chargers lead the Broncos 10-7. The Broncos do have 48 seconds and all their timeouts. Great drive by Jack Kemp and the Chargers. And the Broncos get good field position. Will start at their own 34-yard line. Okay. Trapuka's going to have to be good here. And that's knocked away. Okay. Second and 10. Play action pass. Looking deep. Great coverage. Intercepted. Trapuka's second interception of the first half, and now it's the Chargers that are going to be looking to score some more points before the half. Man, it's definitely a different offense without the star wide receiver. And Jack Kemp scrambles again. 5 carries, 36 yards for a touchdown. And Kemp throws it too far, out of bounds. 7 of 11, 108 yards. He's also run for 50-something. There's a 30-something. 3rd and 2. A must stop for the Broncos here. There's a first down. Knocked out of bounds. Chargers now down to the 25-yard line. There's a quick completion. Kept now 9 of 13. There's the Chargers taking a timeout. Got to hold them to a field goal here. And there's a overthrow. Every once in a while, Kemp will do an overthrow, and that's the best defense against him. Third and 7. 7 seconds to go. There's a completion down to the 5. Chargers will take a timeout. 2 seconds to go. Nice throw. Good tackle to keep him out of the end zone. But here we go. They're going to try to add on 3 points. And that is it. We go into the half. Chargers up 13-7. highlights show a lot of missed tackle by the Broncos. But their defense is still the better side of the ball today, as Tripucka has looked horrible without his man Taylor in there. Passing, it's Chargers. Running, each team has 70 yards. The 2 turnovers is what hurts the most. It was Jack Kemp 10 of 15, 140 yards. Paul Lowe's got 34 yards rushing. Frank Tripucka 2 of 5, 37 yards, 2 interceptions, 2 completions. Well, 4 completions, 2 to each team. So that's not what you want. Broncos need a better second half. Luckily, they will start with the ball. And there's a run back to the 25-yard line. And they'll start off by giving it to Roll for 3 yards. The fullback finally getting a carry. Of course, fullback was much more involved back in 1960 style football, but there's just not that many plays in 2018 Madden to give the fullback. Mingo picks the wrong hole, and that will limit what could have been a nice play to just a yard or 2. And there, he's fighting for it. Did he get it? He's right around the first out. Bell does not get it. It says 4th and inches, and he hurt himself. So Bell getting a couple carries after being forgotten the last couple of weeks. And now he's hurt as well. Broncos are starting to fall apart physically. 4th and inches. Looks like the coach is going to trust their defense one more time, as they've bailed them out for most of the season. But today it's been a hard time stopping Jack Kemp. This could be a mistake. Oh, fair catch, but Paul Lowe takes a shot anyways. Luckily the ref's back was turned. Don't mind that camera on the rope or wire. It didn't see anything either. Oh, it's a counter. Not be able to return. All right. So Bell is out for the game. There's a handoff to Lowe, but again, nicely stopped by the Broncos defense. That brings up a 3rd and 11. A diving catch. And when Jack Kemp throws the ball inaccurately. Bailout catch by number 83. And I think he continues to throw it to 83 because I don't know, I can't pronounce his name, so why not constantly use him? 5 minutes to go in the third. Chargers getting more and more control of this game. There's a nice play. Backing up. I think he lost 4 on that one. Don King. One of the best promoters in the AFL, of course. What? Jack Kemp's going to scramble. No, he throws it across the field. And finally, Jack Kemp makes a costly mistake. Throws it across his body, and the Goose is not going to let him get away with that. Intercepted, just what the Broncos needed. Jack Kemp throws it across his body. Dangerous pass. He pays for it. That's why the Goose is back there, folks. Thank you, Vinny. Kocurek. All right. Well, hopefully he doesn't catch any more now that Vinny has explained to me how to say the name. Broncos severely getting outplayed so far, but still a one-score game. And there's a one broken tackle by Carmichael. It did slow him down, though, so he wasn't able to hit the first down as quickly. There's a completion to Carmichael, who breaks the tackle. Loses his balance, though. Come on. And the forward's progress does give him the first down. That was close. He broke the tackle but couldn't catch his balance, just kept going sideways. There's the give to Mingo as the fullback. That doesn't fool anyone. Chargers saw Mingo lined up there as the fullback. All eyes were on him. And he got sent down to the ground quickly. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Of course, there's no deep threat with Taylor injured. So it's a very slow-moving Broncos offense. And there's a nice catch, though. Tripucka's 4th completion of the game to his team. Carpenter's first catch of the game, a 7-yard completion. And 3rd and 3. There's a nice hole up the middle for Carmichael. Gets the first down. Carmichael again gets another 5 yards, 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up. "94 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 13-7 Chargers." There's a handoff to Roll. It gets a yard. Bringing up a 3rd and 3. Third and 3 from the 30-yard line. Tripucka finds McNamara for a first down. McNamara, 3 catches, 53 yards. Greer in motion. Play action. And the ball is dropped by Roll. Gotta hate the dropped pass. But it is part of the game. Especially, you'll notice that nobody is wearing stickum or gloves here. So they actually have to catch the ball with their hands. Third and 12. Pretty important play here. And it is a sack. Third quarter ends on a sack. Fourth quarter starts with a 4th and 16. And the Broncos are going to go ahead and try to cut the lead in half. And it's blocked. And it's going to be returned for a touchdown. All right. An absolute perfect start to the fourth quarter as the Broncos 3 points is actually 6 for the Chargers, and now they'll go for 2. Wow. Okay. Ah, Jack Kemp with the spin move gets into the end zone. Oh, man. See if Frank Tripucka can have a Elway type comeback here. Bronco fans might not be ready for it. 25 years early. But let's see what we can do. .647 to go. There is time, but we're going to need 2 touchdowns now. And there's Carmichael, gets a first down, so that's part of the way there. 7 carries, 60 yards now. That's a dangerous pass. Luckily, he goes up and knocks it away. All those Chargers are playing an all-out defending the pass, which makes sense. And Tripucka tried to throw it away again. There's Carmichael breaking another tackle. Carmichael inside the 30, 20. Nice run by Carmichael. He's up over 100 yards. .555 and counting. Broncos need to end this drive with a touchdown. Mingo tripped up. Second and 9 from the 17. Tripucka fires it to nobody. as Mingo gets half of it. 4th and 4. This is a huge play here. And Trapuka finds his man in the end zone. McNamara with the catch. Whew. All right. That was the game on the line there. Trapuka comes through. And the Broncos chop it down to a 1-score game. Mingo finishes it off with an extra point. Broncos 14, Chargers 21. 5 minutes to go. These AFC West games have been a lot of fun here in the first season. We got like 50 seasons of these to go. Mingo will back him up all the way near the back line. Lowe will not take any chances. The Chargers will come out to the 25. Jack Kemp comes out. He's been on fire. 159, but his scrambling has been perfectly timed. He doesn't have 100 yards rushing or anything, but just great times to run. He's known when to do it. And there's another diving catch. Chargers want it today. There's no doubt about that. Now, Baron Hilton, of course, from the Hilton family, you'll know the Hilton Hotels. He is the owner of the Chargers. Funny story, he named the Chargers. I know they have lightning bolts, and that's how everyone knows them. Oh, Paul Lowe, they try to kill him, but they're going to get penalized for that takedown. I was going to say, they named the Chargers because Baron Hilton also owned a credit card company. So the Chargers, rather than a lightning bolt, they almost had a charge card as their symbol. Joking, I don't think there was ever going to be a charge card as their logo, but they are the Chargers, as in charging to make your payments. No. Another diving catch. But anyways, Baron Hilton has not been satisfied here with the situation in LA and is looking, at least rumors have it, that he is looking to move the team possibly to San Diego for an undetermined amount of time, or exactly 56 years. One of those two. There's a nice tackle by number 43. Else Lowe is gone. Broncos are running out of time here. Really need a turnover to force a fumble, I believe, unless Kemp's going to put it in the air. Whoa. And they do force the fumble. Did they pick it up? Oh. Come on, please. I think the Broncos recovered it. Jack Kemp going to scramble. The Broncos not this time. Spin him around, rip the ball out. Great play. I believe that was Don King who ripped it out. No, it was 33, of course. Mangum rips the ball out. Al Day hits Kemp, so he can't recover. I'm not sure who did. Okay. The game's not frozen, so that's good. But it is the Broncos' ball. Oh, my goodness. Great turn of events. 3:33 to go. Broncos trail by 7. Carmichael jumps over a man. He's up to 113 yards on the day. Al Carmichael having his best game of the season. Carmichael breaks another tackle, gets another few yards, and a first down. Less than 3 minutes to go now. Broncos still on their own side of the field. Play action here. There's the block. Connects to Carpenter, and he gets out of bounds. First down for the Broncos. 34 yards away from tying this thing up. What is happening? That is not the play call. And incomplete. I'm not sure what happened there. I was quite sure I did not call that play. Anyways, 2nd and 10. Mingo gets nothing. 16 carries, 36 yards. Oh, that should have been intercepted. But number 20 drops the ball, and Broncos will have one more chance here. Okay. All right, here we go. Did he catch it? He does hang on. Carpenter hangs on for the first down. He was hit as he caught it. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad he hung on. Broncos still have a chance. Whew. What a game this has been. Carmichael gets the block. He's in, breaks another tackle down to the 1, but not in. Carmichael up to 141 yards now. Broncos running the single back has definitely worked against the Chargers. They haven't done a lot of it this year, but it's the Chargers' weakness, which is nice. And there's the touchdown to roll. The Broncos pull within a point. Did leave Kemp some time on the clock, but they had to worry about tying the game first. And Mingo still has to come through on his part, of course. Mingo puts it through. Broncos 21, Chargers 21. Of course, if you've been following this 1960 season, the Broncos have played 5 games and only 2 have ended in regulation. And with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, we are tied. So perhaps more than any other user team that we've been following here, the Broncos certainly play close games week in and week out. Amazingly, they are 5-0, but it has not been easy. Their 2 games that did end in regulation, they beat the Cowboys by 6 in week 1 against the Chargers. I think they may have scored late to actually make it a double-digit win, but it was, for the most part, it was a one-score game all game long. So you're always in for a close game when the Broncos are playing. There's a screen, but beautifully smelled out by number 67. Kemp completes it to number 28, gets out of bounds. 3rd and 6. Kemp's going to scramble, and he'll go out of bounds, does not get the first down. The Broncos had the QB spy on, and now the Broncos will get the ball back with under 31 seconds to go. 21-21 is your score. See the update down below. The Giants having a heck of a game against that semi-pro team from Seattle. That's a close one to check out on the John M channel. Trapuka 8 of 16, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Those 2 early interceptions were not what you love to see. I don't want all those tight ends. Give me 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. And Trapuka gets sacked. And that might be... I'll go ahead and let that go into overtime then. Mingo with a couple yards. Sending it into overtime. The Broncos going to overtime for the 4th time in 6 games. Paul McGuire with the sack. Luckily, he goes to Buffalo. It's quite amazing that the Bills seem to have everybody in the AFL go to them at some point or another. Here's where I always screw up, not knowing what side of the field to cover. So it's okay, guys. The Broncos lost the toss, but in most of these overtime games, they actually have lost the toss and still been able to win. That game against the Raiders, of course, the Raiders came down, got the field goal because of the rules we have to play by, which is the 2017 rules. The Broncos had a chance and they got the touchdown to win the game. Well, I guess if you look at the Bills team compared to some of these other AFL teams in 1960, and you were the Bills owner, you would say, hey, yeah, let me get some of those other players. I mean, they do have Archie Matsos, of course, who everyone else would love to have on their team. A few other players, especially on defense, but adding good players is always a good idea. There's the interception. And down he goes. Jack Kemp throws it. Bernardi picks it off. The Broncos have the ball. There's the celebration. That's what they do. That is what they do in 1960. You go back, you watch some 1960 highlights, you see interceptions like that, and that is exactly the dance you will see. Joking, of course. Mingo gets a couple yards. That is correct. Bernardi had the interception that sealed the game against the Buffalo Bills in overtime. Bernardi is a overtime, primetime player. No doubt about that. Carmichael gets just a couple yards on that carry. Still at the 34. They still need this first down, no doubt. Oh, dang it. Nobody picks up 84. He gets through for his second sack. Okay. And it's knocked away. Chargers will take the ball with 2:40 to go. All right. Bernardi gave him the chance. The Broncos offense couldn't do anything. Now the Chargers' next score wins, of course. Each team has had the ball. And another diving catch opportunity, but he was out of bounds, so it doesn't count. Chargers have been better against the pass today. Oh my goodness. Games are never easy in the AFC Wild West, or AFL West. There's Jack Kemp. Almost got away from number 34, but luckily he was able to bring him down after a gain of 5. There's a completion into Denver territory. Kemp's over 200 yards. That should be the 2-minute warning. It is. Each team does still have their 2 timeouts. 21-21. 2 minutes to go. Chargers are knocking on the door of ending this thing. Another first down should be all they need for a field goal. And there's a nice play by, is that Bernardi again? That guy. No, that's Mango. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. There's a completion very close to a first down. Bernardi with the tackle stopping him short. He's up to 213, but we're already right at the edge of field goal position. There's a handoff, and he does get the first down. Now they can just wind the clock down as low as they want to go. It's a handoff, not much. The Chargers go ahead and take a timeout. They have the ball at the 35-yard line. Handoff to Lowe. They stop him, and now the Broncos take a timeout. 51 seconds to go. Both teams have one timeout remaining. Chargers have it at the 36. This is a 53-yard field goal from here. Right on the edge. The Broncos really can't let them get any more yardage. Dang it, he does get the yards. Oh, that pulls it into a 47-yard attempt. And now we gotta hope for a missed field goal here. A big 5-yard run or 6-yard run. All right. Kick is up. It's good. Chargers win. The Broncos lose their first game of the season. It was in overtime. They have played 4 of the 6 have gone overtime. They finally get bit by constantly going to overtime. Good game by Jack Kemp. What can you say? They definitely missed Lionel Taylor. Carmichael was huge. Thanks, Vinny. It was definitely a tough loss. The Broncos are going to have to figure out how to pass without Taylor. They don't get him back for another 6 weeks. Trapuka under 50%. We'll go through some of the stats real quick for you. Don't forget the week ends with a great Oilers. Oilers, who are now the only undefeated team on the AFC side, or AFL side. We'll take on the Cleveland Browns, who of course are in the AFC in our setup because they have to be, but we're an NFL team back in 1960. That'll end the week tomorrow morning on the John M. and Brian Feltz channels. The Broncos lose their first one. Carmichael with a nice day, though. It was a good game. All these games in the Western Division seem to be very competitive. I haven't even played the Chiefs yet, or the Dallas Texans as they're called in 1960. I'm sure those games will be great as well. For everyone that watched, thanks for watching. Follow the whole series. Sack to the future is what you want to look for. And until next time, thanks for watching. Have a good night.